Y'all doing? Coming at you with another updated matchup chart. I'm currently live on Twitch making this chart, so we're gonna just get into it. We're gonna get this one out the way, and we're gonna basically put Ganon here. YouTube, yep. Did two birds with one stone, baby. Twitch and YouTube content. I'll cut this up a little cleaner, but you already know we're just getting into this. All right, Ganon tier. So Snake has this move, right? It's called Nikita. Ganon has this move, right? It's called no options. So you kind of just back throw Nikita, this character, and unless he plays around that free ass win condition the entire set, the free win condition, Ganon will lose. If you lose to Snake as Ganon, you are not doing the game plan. It's fine to lose a game, but if you're losing a set in this matchup, I've got something to tell you. You have nothing you can say. The Ganon player has every right to say, like, GG's, I earned that because they did. This matchup is garbage. This matchup is terrible. It's one of the worst matchups in the game, in my opinion. Banjo. +1. So, what if you took Snake's game plan and put it on a worse character? So they War of Attrition, but one kills easier than the other. So Banjo is like Snake, but he's dog shit, he's bad, and just doesn't do the game plan as well. And like the optimistic Banjo players will tell you it's even. I'm telling you that the Snake players are not good enough at the matchup. This matchup is good for Snake. Down throw forward tilt works on Banjo. Snake can put grenades on the ground to stall out Wonder Wing, and that's like Banjo's gimmick's gone. Other than that, it is literally just War of Attrition, and you just out camp him with the same game plan that he has. Moving on, we got Bayonetta. +1. This is not a +2 anymore. The Bayonetta players got better at it. So basically, Bayonetta can do a shit ton of damage to Snake, and Bayonetta can kill Snake with witch timing grenades. So while the overall advantage is in Snake's favor, Bayonetta has some stuff. Bayonetta has more sauce than the Bayonetta players thought, in my opinion. And Deathspade actually showed me that. Deathspade took a set off me. I got the run back though, but Deathspade did get a set off me. So I think that this matchup is a solid +1. Grenades kind of mess up Bayo's game plan, but aside from that, Bayo can get the damage, Bayo can get the kills. It's just she has to work a little harder than Snake. My opinion of Bowser has gotten lower and lower, but I still think it's like, you know what? I don't know. I feel like Bowser's kind of bad now. I think because of the meta progressing, I think Snake wins now. I think Ridley's here. And if I had to pick one, if you made me pick one, it would be here. But I'm gonna sit here. No. I think this is a good spot for Ridley. So Ridley actually has sauce against Snake. Like, you wouldn't think it. Like, Ridley neutral air, Ridley back air, and Ridley smash attacks on Snake's landings are actually kind of annoying. Like, low key, it's not like Ridley slept on this matchup, I think. I think I have a good grasp of it, but like having a command grab against Snake, even if it gets interrupted by grenade, is always good. And Ridley has options to poke Snake out with like tilts and, you know, down tilt stuff, and like Snake's like the neutral air dodge, Ridley has down B. Bowser Jr. This matchup is ass. This matchup sucks. This character is just bad Sonic. And Snake already does like good against Sonic. So it's like, this is literally bad Sonic. So that, like, Mecha Koopa's garbage. The Cannonball's okay. Up air's good. But this is literally bad Sonic. If you know this matchup, you will not lose to this character more than once. I lost to Yoda Cage once, and I've won the next few sets against him. That's my GOAT right there. Shout out to Yoda Cage the GOAT. But this matchup is garbage. Byleth. Could be even, but I think Snake wins. I have fought and taken a game from MKLeo's Byleth, and I still think that Snake wins the matchup. I think I just got MKLeo'd, as one does, right? Grenade on the ground removes neutral air. Falcon, same spot. Nikita beats this character, but ever since I played Fatality, he's gotten really good at getting around it. So it could be even, but I think Snake wins these. I think Snake overall outboxes Falcon, but Falcon can kill Snake off stage really easily. So it's like, that's his win condition. He gets you off stage. You can down tilt, you can crouch. Yo, what's up, DG? Thank you for the follow. So yeah, you can crouch, you can down tilt, you can dash tag. I think overall the top Snake versus the top Falcon. Falcon will win some, but I think overall Snake takes the cake. Chrom, +1. Give me all the Croy players. I will destroy all of them. I think that Chrom and Roy, I'll talk about Roy later, but like Chrom is just, it's the same situation as Roy, except the recovery is so much easier. Yeah, so much easier than dealing with Roy's recovery. So I think that I'll go into this one in depth eventually, but just trust me. Snake wins. He outboxes Chrom if he parries. Grenade is hard for Chrom to deal with, even though he has a space sword, because he'll still blow himself up. Snake catches his landings really well. He has to care about dash attack, because if he gets dash attack once, he dies. Solid even. This character is really good. He is definitely one of the best characters in the game, or not best characters, like best sword characters against Snake. Cloud has the tools to dismantle Snake and disadvantage. He has the extended down air, he has back air, he has nair off Cypher, but he also gets lamed out and called out by Snake too, especially crouches and up tilts and down throw forward tilt working on Cloud. All of these come into play. No, Steve is not Bandit Summon. So Cloud being here, it's pretty much just like, can you space him out or can you kill him first? Like can he get in on you and kill you off of one hit, or can you just wall him out and make him not be able to play neutral? Corrin, this matchup is trash. This matchup sucks. I guess it could be here on a good day, but this matchup's really bad. Corrin is not a bad character, but Corrin gets destroyed by Snake. Corrin can't space around grenade. Corrin gets Nikita. You just drop Nikita on the recovery. Corrin gets like down tilted. It's not a good time for Corrin. I gotta be honest. Yeah, I'll go with Daisy. Peach will go in that goes. Could be even, but I think Snake wins. So I used to think it was even, but I think that overall, even not Renegade, even Mudace thinks that Snake has like a good time in the matchup. So I think that Snake wins it. They're floaty, but like neutral air, back air, and like Z-Nade Kita. Like just honestly, you just have to play like a huge loser against Peach and Daisy, and you're fine. As long as you play like a huge loser, they can't really do much. This one, slight W. This matchup's like pretty good for Snake. Pit has stuff. He can hover in the air. He can down air Snake off stage. So there's some cheese potential, but overall in neutral, Snake wins. He can put grenades on the ground to stall out the side B. He can put grenades down to stall out the like, what's it called? You can put grenades down to stall out Nair, like just make them not be able to do it. Couldn't find my wording, but yeah, I think that this matchup sucks. You can just use Nikita, bait their Orbitar, and then if it doesn't like work, it doesn't matter because you just move on to the next one. So overall, I think that Pit can win, but it's super hard for them. Samus, this character, yeah, I don't like this matchup. Whenever he played, Ally thought we lost to it. Esam has beaten MBD in the matchup before. Siski beat me at the pre-local and beat Shogun at Double Down. Or not Double Down. He beat Shogun at Genesis. So I think that in general this matchup is it's just harder for Snake. Like Samus, it doesn't really have to divert from her game plan, and if the Samus knows the matchup, it's just hard. She traps our disadvantage really well. She can use grenades against us really well. She has a shield poking up B, and she has a charge shot, which you would think would be negated by grenades entirely. But it's like if she's using the grenades against us too, she can just mix it up. And Snake being like having to call her out so hard, and Snake's body being like so susceptible to being reversaled and getting put in the air, I just don't like the matchup. I think it's pretty hard for us. So I could see even on a good day or Samus wins on a bad day. Snake wins. Snake beats Diddy Kong. I think that in general, we take Banana, we use C4, we use Nikita. Thank you for follow, and Taro. Aside from that, like we use Banana and Nikita. We have down throw forward tilt, we have back air, we have jab shenanigans, and I think it's a good time for us. Like I don't think it's bad at all. Donkey Kong +1. He has grabs, he can catch your landing, but he just gets walled out. He gets outboxed, And if you don't get hit by like side B shield break cheese, he can't win. So he has to cheese you. He has to work harder. DK. Dr. Mario +1. He has kill power. He has landing trap potential, and he has like cheese potential off stage. So while Dr. Mario is not a good character, it does not go here. It's not that bad. He has options, but Snake wins. Don't let the Dr. Mario's gaslight you. There's no way he wins. Duck Hunt is worse Snake. So you just War of Attrition him and kill him easier, Nikita him. Like, Duck Hunt's worse Snake. So it's like Duck Hunt can win. I think Bowser Snake is true even. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Bowser wins, but I'm also, like, my brother's a Bowser main, so I'm really, really good at the matchup. So it's like, in general, I think my comfortability pushes it to winning for me, but I could see even. Falco. 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 This is the hardest Spacey to fight. I do not like fighting this character. I don't like it. I don't like the Snake matchup. I don't like the Snake Falco matchup. I've come to terms. I have had too many close sets. I've lost too many games to this character. I don't like it. I don't know if it's my style, but that's why I'm not putting it in losing. I'm saying it could be either way, but I don't like it. I do not like these two matchups. Crouch Camp and Turtle. I mean, yeah, but like you know me. You know me. You know what I mean? So when you say like Crouch Camp and Turtle, that's not my strong suit. That's not my strong suit. So it's like, for me, I could see it being losing. But I'm the optimist here in terms of like, if it leans this way, I'd probably put them in even if I had to. But I also need to practice this matchup more. So there's that too. I'm also going to put Fox here. So this might be a projection that I'm not good enough at two framing. This might be a projection that I'm not good enough at two framing. But I think that if this matchup is optimized, these characters will have more options than Snake. Fox Snake actually even. That's what I'm saying. Like I could see it, but that's why it says it could go either way, right? But if someone tells me that like these characters win this matchup, I wouldn't fight them too hard on it. Like I'll be like, you know, Snake has the potential to make it even. But all right, yo, you better, Owen. But like for now, I need to grind these matchups out specifically and optimize them better. But for me, this is kind of where they go. All right, this one, Greninja +1, used to be +2, +1. We slight win. Nah, I'm kidding. This matchup's ass. It's +2. This matchup sucks, dude. The Greninja players made an 1.5 hour long video about Greninja Snake. And then I played Ice Knight in bracket, and he lost the first Greninja game and went Joker, as he should. The smart thing to do. This matchup sucks, and if you are losing Snake Greninja, you are getting skill issued. Moving on, we got Hero. Hero. This one. But yeah, thank you so much, Fresh Cut. Appreciate y'all. Hero could be even, but I think Snake wins.
Welcome back, soldier.
Yo, thank you so much, Fresh Cut. Appreciate y'all. So basically, Hero has bounce, but C4 and Cypher go through bounce. So, yo, that's scary at the resub. Thank you, R.O.B. Appreciate you. Getting all the love this stream. Oh, y'all are too kind. You're gonna make me cry. So basically, Hero has boxing tools against Snake, but Snake gets to crouch under side B2 and C4 camp, and you just like your buttons are better than Hero's, but Hero has like he has stuff. He gets his buffs. Snake is a slower game plan character, so Hero can win, but I think Snake wins. However, it is RNG, so it could be even if Hero gets a good game. We should ban Hero. Ice Climbers +2. Oh, but you lost to Big D. Yeah, he better played me in that set. I got skill issued. What about it? This matchup's garbage. Ice Climber players will not win this unless they outplay. Big D outplayed me. Big deal. Because he is a big deal. But Big D goated. This matchup's garbage. Shouts to him. Snake just sets up grenades in a way that deal with Ice Climbers really well. There was a few things that I did not set up properly in the matchup, but if I set them up, Ice Climbers has no options. And there are other Snake players who he's lost to in recent times as well when they were playing the matchup better than me. So I think it was just completely a skill issue, and I think this matchup is garbage. So, alright, Ike could be even, but I think Snake wins. So, I think that Ike has good tools for Snake like Cloud, but I think that Ike gets honestly out-charactered. If you set up grenades well, he has to like tomahawk a lot, which is fine, but as long as you aren't getting like super killed off stage, you're fine. And Ike has to commit really hard to kill you, and as long as you're calling him out with like up smashes, up airs, and back airs, you're okay. Like those are gonna be the main like win cons you're gonna look for. So getting further into this, right? Incineroar, low key, like he might be here. Incineroar could be here, but I'm gonna be optimistic here and just say we can't outbox him. But Revenge is so annoying to deal with, dude. Revenge is annoying to deal with. Command grabs are annoying to deal with. Neutral B will go through shield. Like there's just a lot of interactions that Incineroar actually has. Low key, all right. Call me crazy. Incineroar even. Incineroar's even. This matchup's even. Like I'm so serious. I thought about it more. Yeah, it's even. Like Incineroar is slow, but so is Snake. Incineroar is slow, but so is Snake. So it's like the main weakness Incineroar has is that you can just run away from him. But the way Snake runs away is explosives that give Incineroar like 40% damage buffs. You know what I mean? So it's just tough. Holy L! This matchup's ass. Holy garbage matchup. Holy garbage matchup. Holy counterplay. Holy annoying matchup. Inkling has Booyah percent for 31%. Inkling has Splatter Shot. Inkling has Rapid Jab. Inkling has aerials to knock and spike off Cypher. Inkling has Roller to catch landing. Inkling is just like one of the characters that's not even a top tier, but is like just hard equipped to counter what Snake wants to bring to the lunch table. So, Isabelle. After playing Axel, this shit's even. This shit's even. This character's so annoying. I hate that this character like it's so annoying. I'll probably Isabelle. I hate this character so much. Like Isabelle is one of the characters that just frustrates me because she's in the game. Like I just don't like looking at Isabelle. I just don't like this character. And you can be like, nah, bruh, nah, we destroy her. Play Axel. Play Axel. Play Axel the Isabelle from Georgia. Play Axel. Isabelle mains, y'all can be here, but just no, I don't like your character. And you don't have to like Snake, but I just don't like Isabelle. Please post this on YouTube. It'll be there, lecture. It'll be there. Okay, so anyways, Isabelle has Slingshot. Isabelle has just ways to make it annoying. I could see this where it's like here. But like the way you have to play this matchup is so polarizing. I'll probably leave it here. Like Snake might have the slight advantage, but it's like, my goodness. Joker actually goes here. I've had a bit of an optimistic tendency with Joker recently. I actually think the matchup's a little better than I thought. I took a game off Leo's Joker. I beat Ned's Joker recently. So honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I think if you argue it that Joker wins, I'm not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna be too adamant about it. But I could see even. I could see it. Can't be Joker. It's not that bad because when Joker is like gun camping, right? We don't have to pull grenades. And if you aggress in a way that beats out Aha when he does it, it's a free punish. So it's like, I think the Aha nerf actually helps Snake out a lot in the matchup. And I think that gun, as long as you're not pulling grenades, because he can only hit crouching with Snake with Arsene gun. So it's like, it's not that bad. It could be worse. So I think it could go either way. Alright, so now we got Jigglypuff. +1. Snake wins. Jigglypuff can win, but Snake like up tilts. Yeah. Yeah, this is it, basically. Like this matchup is camp out Snake with, or camp out Jigglypuff with like grenades in the air, down tilts, crouches, up tilts, like back airs. You know, it's nothing too crazy. Moving on to Kazuya. We win, in my opinion. Now it could be even. Good morning, good sir. So base Greninja placement. Yo, Serotonin with 100 biddies. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Snake does really well against Kazuya. I think he does better than I thought. I think in general, Snake can crouch. That you're saying +3. Yeah, that matchup's trash. Snake can crouch a lot of what Kazuya wants to get started, but Kazuya is Kazuya, so if he breaks the zone, you know, you're in trouble. Alright, so Ken, +1. Snake beats this character. So this is why I think that Ryu does better than Ken against Snake. I think that Ken's multi-hits are the death of him in this matchup. Because whenever Snake is like pulling grenade and Ken has like this multi-hit Shoryu, right? He's able to basically create a field where Snake is going to be able to like grenade himself out of more stuff than like if, for example, he was playing against Ryu. And this is kind of a good STI. Like I played Vendetta J-Moto, so it's like I think when you play top level representatives of characters, like Snake doesn't dominate as hard, but I think against like the mid and high level Ken, Snake +2s. So I think like everything combined is +1. And also you can just edge guard him well. You can use neutral air and down air to break focus. There's a lot of potential here. King Dedede. King Dedede. Yeah, you thought it's even. It's even. This matchup is not losing, dude. This matchup is not losing. I do not care how many different Dededes tell me that Dedede beats Snake. No, he doesn't. It's even. It is just as annoying for both sides. And if ever, J-Moto, if you're going to be like, Snake wins, we're not like this, not like this, what are you trying to say, huh? Dedede is too fat. Dedede has good tools against Snake. Dedede has good tools against Snake, and I have fought the Brawl Vet. I have fought the Dedede. I fought the best Dedede at the Snake matchup in the world. He's got some tools. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as people think, because some people think that we shit on Dedede. Some people think that Dedede wins. I'm telling you, it's even. Because Dedede is heavy. Dedede falls out of forward tilt more than other characters. And, Dedede like traps Snake's landings well, and Gordo is super hard to interact with consistently. So I think that it's even personally, and honestly I'll respect the Snake who says we win, because I could see it. But when you fight the Dededes who are at the best at the matchup, it definitely exploits how Dedede's strengths. I'm telling you, characters with command grabs do good against Snake. Like, honestly, if my brother wasn't a Bowser main, Bowser would probably not be in even. Could be even if Snake wins, but in even. Command grabs are a recipe to do good against Snake. Unless it's like Minecart, because Minecart kind of gets bought by Snake. That just sucks. K-Rool +1 because he can spike Snake. He has back air and down air. He has neutral air to armor through stuff. So he has ways to cheese Snake. And that's it. Otherwise, he gets hit by everything. In general, Kirby, the only Kirby you're ever going to fight who is like, in general, anything like threatening is Jeja. And that is not the Kirby. That is Jeja having that dog in them. This matchup is dog shit. This matchup is garbage. You platform camp him, C4 camp him, down tilt him, we outbox him, just don't run at him, you run away the whole time. Could be even, but I think Snake wins. I played Ice Hell and beat them, I played Ren and beat them. The only Links I have yet to fight and beat are like the Japanese Links and like Rays from Australia. This matchup feels good for Snake. He feels like he outboxes him while camping better than him. So that's kind of my thoughts on Link. And what I'll do is like I'll drive Nikita when he bomb recovers and hit him out of the bomb recovery. +1. Snake does not +2 Little Mac. I lost a Peanut recently. Snake has to interact with Little Mac too much for it to be a +2 in my opinion. And I might not be the best at the matchup, right? It could be a me thing. That's why it's my matchup chart. But thank you for the follow, Genesis9 viewer. Appreciate you. But I think that in general, it's not that bad. Like Little Mac and Snake both being boxing characters, that means you have to interact with Little Mac a little more than you'd think. So while everyone's like, haha, Little Mac sucks, Little Mac can win the Snake matchup. It's possible. It's not that bad. He just gets cheese, but that's like Little Mac in a nutshell, right? Just because, like, if you charge down smash, Snake's shield can get broke. Yeah, like, Snake is too ground-based for the invalidation. I think it's here. So, like, it doesn't help that there's only, like, 3 good Lucarios in the entire world in terms of, like, how common this character is. But I think that, in general, Lucario has the cheese potential, but will get beaten out in most situations. Like, if it's a top Lucario versus a top Snake, I think, like, Lucario will lose those clutch situations more so than a Snake that doesn't crumble under pressure. Thank you for the follow, Crows. Appreciate you. So I think that Snake has the kill power edge against Lucario, but I could also see the Lucario arguing for even because, like, if you play against a Snake that is not composed, you will just eat him for breakfast. You can go here. So I think it's even. I think it's even. But every Snake under the bridge hates this matchup. And I don't like this matchup. I just don't think it's that bad. But I can see it. I can see this being an annoying matchup. I don't think it's -1. I think it's like, at worst, it's like barely losing maybe. Yeah, it's a merchant. I think barely losing maybe. But I also think that, like, the Snakes fight the Lucases way less. Like, compared to how many Snakes a Lucas will fight, how many Lucases will a Snake fight? You know what I mean? So I feel like when you're looking at matchups, you got to make that like a real thing as well. You got to take that into account. But I think it's pretty tough. I think Ness is true even. Yeah, it's who studies more now. I think that Ness in general is easier to stuff out than Lucas, and Zaire stuff is more annoying along with down smash, like extending on the Cypher. And if you question my Ness validity, go watch my last 3 sets versus Nesses I fought. I've won versus Syrup, I've won versus Sen, and I've won versus Tata. The last 3 times I fought them, I've won all the sets. So I low-key could see Snake winning soon. I just need to play it more. But I think it's true even now. Back air is your best friend. Crouching is really good. Down tilt's really good. And you have to kill them off stage. If Ness dies every time he air dodges to ledge, you win. And you can jump over PK Fire or parry dash stack it. Beat Ness with Snake on Elite? Yeah, it's doable. It's even. I fought Leon. Lucina's here. I could see it going either way, but I could also see Lucina winning. This matchup, if the Lucina is good, it is very hard to deal with, and I think she is the hardest sortie to deal with now. I think that in general, it's really a scary matchup. And I think that Snake can win it, but I think he has to like win more neutral interactions. And I think that you have to be on your parry game, and Lucina does not have to worry about that as much. And if you pressure her shield at all, she can just like up B. You can Nikita her recovery, but just the amount that Lucina's allowed to like pressure you with and get away with, it just doesn't sit right with me. This matchup sucks. I love Luigi, but this matchup sucks. I don't need to explain much here. At SmashCon, I money matched Elegant and I beat him 3-0 after he beat me at cost. So I think once you learn the matchup and play it right and just platform camp him relentlessly, this matchup sucks. You can't really do anything unless he just better players you. And as far like Luigi wise, if I play Waka, I could see like it being here, but I think it's good right here. So Mario could be even, but I think Snake wins. Yeah. Why do I feel like you can platform camp Lucina? Mark, what are you doing when she shield breakers? What are you doing when Inkling splatter shots the grenade and gets free pressure on your shield and then blows up the grenade too? It's actually not that simple. Like, if I could just shield camp them and that's like the end of the matchup, I would, but it's not that like simple. I think Mario, like, he just gets slightly outboxed. He gets back aired. Aside from that though, I think that it's completely doable. Like, it's doable for Mario, right? It's just a little easier on Snake's end. I hate this character, bro. I hate him. I hate this character. I hate this character. I hate him. This dude is made to beat Snake. This dude is made to shut Snake down. This dude is made for it. This dude is made to do it. Snake's worst matchup. Crash Bomber. Blows up grenades. Does shield damage. Metal Blade. It blows up grenades. It hits your shield. You can't throw it back because pellets invalidate it. Pellets blow up grenades. You can you get up B to the top and die off the top from up air because of our shitty air drift. And then you get back aired off the side if you don't cypher. If you do cypher, you get forward air, and if you go low, you get down air. You can't crouch as well. Crouching is good, but it's like this character dismantles Snake. If you lose Snake Mega Man and you are like a top representative of this, it is a skill issue. You do not know the matchup well enough because this character is so good against Snake. Holy, like every tool in the book that you need to beat Snake, -2. Literally maybe -1 on a good day if you're hitting every down throw read. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's not -2, it's -1. Snake doesn't have -2s, but it's the worst -1 that Snake has. We win. Meta Knight gets down there forward tilted. Meta Knight gets up tilted. I played Bonk. I've played AC. I've played my good pal Ziga, who we play the matchup a lot. Snake wins. Meta Knight players will what's it called? Meta Knight players will argue that it's even because you can 0 death Snake, but if the Snake is playing good neutral, down tilting and grabbing, then I think that in general, Snake will out kill Meta Knight and out survive him and make neutral harder. Meta Knight like went even or won the matchup in Brawl, but Snake is just as good of a character as Brawl, at least in this game, like relatively speaking, and Meta Knight is worse, considerably worse. So I think Meta Knight wins. I think the directional air dodge changes for Snake and giving Snake like actual functional moves aside from like maybe forward tilt sometimes. It's like it's not bad anymore. We win. This one. I even follow Pac-Man. So Mewtwo. Mewtwo right here. Side B is really good against Snake. I think the reason why Mewtwo could lose it is because he suffers from tail issues. But I think that Mewtwo does have the tools to deal with Snake. I think that Snake kills him earlier, has down throw F tilt on him, and overall just has a higher quality of life against him. So that's why I value it, because grenades can help, but you can't platform camp Mewtwo because side B. Mii Brawler. Could be even, but Snake wins. I definitely think Snake wins. Yeah, I feel like Snake wins, but Tim thinks it's even. So I'm like, I see it. I think that Mii Brawler is slightly winning for Snake. Esam thinks that Mii Brawler wins, but Esam is like super optimistic about Mii Brawler for some reason, so I guess I respect the optimism. In general, I think that Snake just treats this character like Mario. Like the same reasons why you beat Mario is why you beat Mii Brawler. You just have to, yeah. Brawler beats Snake. Esam also said that Steve beats Snake, and we'll get to that later, because while Esam is good, he be capping. Esam keeps it 99 because he be capping sometimes. He be saying some outrageous optimistic stuff. Hella crack Mii Brawler upsets. Yeah. So it's like Snake wins. I'll put it here. So I think it's even, but IBC and Capitancito beat the Snake players. So I'm slowly getting more and more convinced. This is definitely one of my more realistic matchup charts. Like, because like if it's just me being optimistic, I put all the could go either ways in even. But right now I'm just trying to look at the grand scheme of things. Which moveset? This is all movesets. It doesn't matter. I mean I haven't played Capitancito yet, so we'll see, but I think that Snake can deal with all the movesets. I think people that think that Mii Gunner outright wins undervalue Snake's boxing potential, because you can Capitancito doesn't even use Vortex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think even with Vortex it's even. Like, if I can deal with Ness and Lucas, I don't care if Mii Gunner has it. Charge shot and absorb, it gets scary. Yeah. That's why I think like it could be losing, but anyways. I fought Scrubbed Out, who's really good, and I didn't know the matchup, and I still won that set. Snake wins. He's just looking for like the down throw cheese, the tornado cheese, so as long as you don't let him have that, it gets really hard for him to do his thing. Aside from that, in general though, I think Snake wins. Ow, oops. I hit my arm on my table. Min right here. Kronos thinks it's even now after grinding with Justice, so I'm willing to say that I just need to learn the matchup better. But I think that in general, this character is tricky. This character has eliminated me at my last 2 majors, so I definitely need to grind Min. I need to play Min Min to understand the character. But it's Min Min, man. The only reason that I would ever touch Min Min is because Min Min's arm stretching remind me of Luffy. Were they both Buzzby? No, it's Peckham and the Buzz. So yeah, I lost a Min recently. Grenades can get up smashed. Half screen hitbox. They're really good at dealing with Nikita, but once again, I think that there's ways for me to work around it. But for now, I could see it like being losing. Same place. I used to think it was solid losing, but I think you just have to play it differently. Dio's beaten Mia, Kronos has beaten Meister, so you can see the snakes winning at top level, which is where it would be the worst, right? So I think in general, it's just what you have to play way differently. So I'd say you could argue losing because Snake has to change his game plan around, but I think if you break down the tools, Snake could go like Snake. It could be even. But I think like at top level, it's probably even. I think it's more stressful for Snake because we have to deal with Bucket, but I think he has the tools to make it even. So I'm gonna leave it there. Pac-Man just gets out camped. Pac-Man gets outboxed. Pac-Man can't bell Snake because he pulls grenade. I think in general, this is it. This is where Pac-Man goes. Snake does Pac-Man's gameplay but better. So I think that in general, Palutena used to win pre-patch before the nerfs came through. So I think that, but the Pac's growing to hate Snake, but the Pacs don't play versus Snake well. Yeah, like Rocky thinks that Pac loses too, so I think this is a fair placement. Pichu. I fought Netoru, the best Pichu in the world. I won 3-1. Pichu can win, but this matchup sucks. This matchup's garbage. There. Pikachu, +1. In general, we beat Pika. I beat a Pika this weekend. I beat an Esam. This character loses Snake. This character loses the Snake. And if Esam wants to debate it, I can understand having the optimism for Pikachu, but we played the matchup in tournament. MVD also thinks that Pikachu loses. Olimar, even. Snakes need to get their boxing games up. Snakes don't box Olimar enough. He gets boxed out. You need to like channel the ally style. Like watch allies pound run and how he plays against the Olimars. That's how you got to fight Olimar. You got to hit him. You got to box him. Because if you try to camp Olimar, you get shambled. And look, I beat Shuton when I played him. Like, I beat the best Olimar in the world. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think that it's even. Because Olimar does have the tools to beat Snake, but Snake also has the tools to fight back. Snake beats Ollie, honestly, I could respect it. Plant, this matchup sucks. This matchup is trash. We actually destroy Plant. We go even with PT. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, J-Moto. Oh, AK, I think that Pyramithra beats Snake. Well, I beat Shuton. So, I've beaten one of the best Pithras. And the only Pithra I've lost to is Cosmos, who I misinputted down tilt instead of down smash, and that changed the whole tide of the set when I was, and I also think that I was not very nervous. He played Aegis versus you? Yes, I beat his Olimar and he went Aegis. And I also beat his Aegis. So, this I think Snake wins. And Evan's going to come in here and freak out, but beat me with Pithra then. Dash attack's broken. Nikita, back air. You can forward air Mithra side B. You can literally just like shield grenade against Pyra. Because what is Pyra going to do? Grab me? Good, grab me. I don't care. You're not killing me with grab, you know what I mean? So I think purely based off of that, I think that Snake goes like even with Pyra, and I think Snake beats Mithra. Belmont. Low key. Belmont's even. Now hear me out. Right? Hear me out. Belmont, low key, got some hands in this matchup. Cross blows up grenade. Down B blows up grenade. Whip hits us out of the air, and he can down smash frame trap us. And when you're on ledge, Snake sucks on ledge with responding. And do you know what Belmont does? Belmont is ledge trap the character. So Belmont, you have to Nikita him, and he just gets to play the game too much. he gets to play the game too much against Snake, and that's why Belmont is low-key even for me. I fought top Belmonts and I go even with them. Like I go last, like it goes to last stock, one of us wins. Like T3 Dom put it in volatile even. He leans toward Belmont losing. I could see lean towards Snake winning, but I'm not good enough at the matchup to where I think that Snake beats Belmont yet. So I'm saying even. That's my hot take. I think Belmont Snake is even. Another even matchup. These characters just cheese each other. Snake could win, but like these characters are just cheesing. It's a cheese war. Yeah, R.O.B gaming, it's a cheese war. Snake has all the tools to deal with R.O.B. R.O.B has all the tools to deal with Snake. It's just about who sets up their shit better and who parries better. Do you think this is based, Nikhil? I think this is based. I fight R.O.B a shit ton. But I think okay, so Robin +1. Angel agrees, who's like a top Robin from New York. Snake destroys Robin. Just dash attack this character, back air, crouch camp. Honestly, I could see it in the future being this bad, but I'm gonna put +1 for now. Snake wins. Rosalina. Yeah, you thought. It's an even matchup. Dash attack Luma off stage. Down tilt. You can up tilt her. You can deal with dimensional pull or dimensional like pull on her recovery. But Rosa has tools to deal with Snake. Whenever she uses her like side B thingy or whatever the special move is to take grenades, she resets the timers. So she can play around with grenades and reset like timer based grenade traps. And she also puts Snake in a bad spot and can down air him and smash attack his air dodges. Like she has tools, and she's like a slower based character, so Snake's game plan versus her, as well as down B. So it's like Snake does better than you'd think, or Rosa, I mean. So I think in general, Snake wins Roy. Snake wins versus Roy. Thank you to follow Frozen Legend. Snake just down tilts, parries. You can F smash Roy at 20. Roy has to space around your grenades, so a lot of times if you're playing effective range as well, he'll hit him with the weak hit. So it's just overall it's harder for Roy. Snake's chilling even. So why does Ryu do better than Ken? Because the fireball mix-ups that he has are mad annoying, yo. They're mad annoying to deal with, and Ryu has the shield breaker setups. Ryu is going to break your shield, and Ryu is going to do damage in single hits where he's not going to trigger grenades for multi-hit moves. I am nasty against this character. I am so good against Sephiroth in my opinion. Like I think I'm one of the one of the best Snake players against Sephiroth out there. I think that I fought Ned so many times. I fought Tweak Sephiroth and went even with it. I fought like Nairo Sephiroth too. It's like in general, I think that it's even at worst, but Snake wins. Snake crouch camps, Snake back airs, Snake down tilts. Like Snake puts grenade at ledge so Seph can't octo slash camp. I think Snake wins this if anyone wins it, but I could see even. Sheik goes even. Snake will out trade Sheik in the single hits, but Sheik can literally oppress Snake. Like when this matchup gets optimized, I wouldn't be surprised if I put it here, but for now I think it's even. Snake will do more damage, but out trade Sheik. It's just like Sheik can frame trap Snake better, but you kind of have to play like your Diddy Kong. Sheik is not a character that deserves to have the game played in an honest way versus her, so you have to play in this degenerate grenade spam trade way, that where you get a lead and you just make her trade and die because she's light. Because if you try to play the game in an honest way against Sheik, you will get outbuttoned. So you have to play like Dijin. Shulk, +1. Shulk is not a +2 anymore. Nico is better than every Shulk player combined in the Snake matchup. He has changed my mind. It is not as bad. If all the Shulk players were as good at the matchup as Nico, people would low-key say it's even. But I think it's +1. I think Shulk has to make the harder reads, but I think Snake has the leeway. You're talking to one of the best players against Sonic in the world, baby. I'll say that with my whole chest out. I am nasty against Sonic, and I think that he goes here. I think it's even. I fought Sonics at SmashCon and 3-0'd him in tournament, offline tournament, in Sonic Snake. And honestly, I think that Sonic goes here unless you're like two people. I think there are two players in the world, like Sunito, Sonics, and Wrath, probably. So honestly, I'll put it here. I'll put Sonic here. I think Snake wins. I think that Snake's game plan, if you write it out on paper, Sonic could win the matchup. But I think in practice, there's not a Sonic that has done that to me. I haven't experienced it. And I think that I am high-key like one of like the toughest players in the world to beat with Sonic. Like, I will say that with my whole chest, full confidence, baby. Even if I lose to a Sonic in these upcoming tournaments, I think that it is. So I think you get the lead and you just grenade back air and you stay around your grenades and you just don't get like, you don't get edge guarded. You can't lose neutral, so you play like a complete loser the whole set and you're completely fine. Sora, Snake does everything that Sora hates. The top Soras will say that Snake's even, but I think the top Soras will lose to the top Snakes. Kameme beat MBD with Sora, but I think that in general, like when the matchup is optimized, I think that Snake will beat Sora. Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where are we gonna go? Where? Oh, this game-breaking character. Oh man, ban him. He's totally not just as toxic as Kazuya, Min Min, and Hero. Oh man. Right here. New tech could make the matchup even, but I think Snake wins. I also think that I'm one of the best players against Steve in the world. If you want, like, look at my set versus Desmona. Watch my Desmona main stage set. I take Onin to game 5 every time I play him, and I beat Jake. I think that in general this matchup is good for Snake. I think that Snake does not give a shit if Steve is mining the diamond because Snake's game plan does not change. So I think that with potential could be even, but I think Snake wins right now. Like, Terry's a good character, but a good Snake will not lose to like the same skill level Snake should beat the Terry. The Terry has to better play the Snake. You put grenades on the ground for go specials. You outbox him in parries if you parry. You can F smash his recovery and kill him at 20 because he goes over the ledge unless he perfectly spaces it, but you can up smash to fall on him as he's doing it. And you can up smash, down smash. Toon Link. Even. This matchup's annoying, yo. It's just war of attrition, and Toon Link has options to edgeguard Snake, and he has options to where it's like his grab isn't the worst thing in the world because he can pivot grab Snake's landing, and he can't, like, it doesn't really matter that much. And forward air is good for hitting Snake off Cypher, and you can also like throw Boomerang down to catch air dash to ledge. So honestly, it's even. It's a really annoying matchup. You have to just, I'd be spamming C4 to ledge trap in this matchup. Annoying. So yeah, it's basically war of attrition. Yeah, Isabelle and Villager are kind of like two leaves falling from the same tree, where it's just like you have to crouch camp, you have to parry, and you just have to respect them as characters and what they do and wall them out with like back airs and dash attacks, and also just C4 placement and cooking your grenades so when they pocket it, it blows them up. Wario. Even. Thank you for the follow, Velvet. Wario's an even matchup. This character is annoying. You would think that Snake would just win, but if Snake plays non-interactive, Wario's air drift is enough to where he can actually just drift around Snake as like a super fast floaty character, and Snake has to hold it. And you see it in players like Gluto. Gluto does not lose to Snake unless it was like Islandus. Islandus is also godlike though, so that's not even like that. I think it's an even matchup at top level. MVD Gluto win game 5. Low 1 destroyed me. I destroyed him next time. I think it's an even matchup. Whoever gets the lead. Wii Fit Trainer. Right here. I've been playing Wii Fit Trainers lately. I see how it could be even because deep breathing is like a slower game plan. You can get up smashed on your landing, you just get smash attack. But I think that Snake crouch camping and down tilting brings the matchup in his favor. Bounce the grenade off the ground like Islandus does. Yeah. I need to study him. So yeah. Deep breathing is DLC mechanics, so that's why it's not solid winning for Snake. Other than that, just crouch camper. Back air volleyball back at her, deal with sun salutation with grenade, and Nikita her, and you're fine. I think that Wolf is true even. Wolf dies to down smash so easily. Wolf gets F smashed. Wolf gets down and out of shield. Wolf gets dash attacked, and he just has a harder time overall dealing with Snake's boxing buttons than Fox and Falco do, because Wolf will do a lot of damage to you, but unless he gets like specific confirms on you, I don't think it's as brutal. I could see Wolf being with the other Spaceys, but Wolf is definitely my most practiced Spacey matchup, so I'm super confident in it. So Yoshi could be even against the top Yoshis like Miles, who know the Snake matchup really well, or Yoshidora. But I think Snake's ability to up tilt, dash attack, and back air Yoshi along with setting up grenades is going to be helpful in him doing that. I think that there is an argument that Yoshi does well in the matchup, but I think Snake's buttons are just better if you space it out well. You have to be good at parrying, you have to be good at like catching the double jump. But I think once you're good at that, yeah, I'll try to. I'm going to battle BC, so I'll try to fight Yoshidora there. I think in general though, Snake does well. Snake has the buttons to box Yoshi, but you know Yoshi does okay. Boom. This stupid character. I hate fighting Young Link, bro. I hate fighting this stupid ass Fire arrow, boomerang spamming. I have to pray on him getting cheesed off stage ass dude. Young Link Snake is mad annoying. I need to play it more. I need to get better at it. Like, I think when I beat T-Boy, I think that I'm just beating T-Boy. I think that when I play, like, my record against Skittles is like 1-7. So I could see even. But I think that this character, when he's played in a G-Gen way, is just mad annoying for Snake. You have to play slow, you have to walk, you have to crouch, you just have to play around Young Link's game plan the whole time. Young Link will control the pace, control the neutral, and once he puts you in disadvantage, he might just frame trap you. Like, oh, I'm doing rising forward air, you air dodge, guess what? Bear one up smash. It's just, I think Young Link has the tools to deal with Snake and make life living hell. But I also, like, I haven't fought Skittles in a while, so maybe when I fight him next time, it'll change my mind. Alright, Zelda. +1. Snake can crouch camp Zelda. Snake can down tilt. Snake can, Snake can deal with all Zelda stuff. Neutral B doesn't matter. You can dash attack her. You can parry Knight. If you parry Knight, this character falls apart. And I played Mysterica. I haven't played Ven offline yet, but I've played like a lot of the really good Zeldas. I think that Snake is super good. You thought this shit's even, true even, and I will die on this hill. True even. There is no way Snake loses this matchup. No way. There is no way. Mars literally made a video about the MVD set, if y'all haven't seen it, like the other day. Like, this matchup is even. You have to be good at parrying, you have to be good at crouching, and you have to be good at your Snake aggression buttons. Grenade camping does not work. Grenade is a means to an end in this matchup. VODs aren't turned on. This is going to go on YouTube later, merch. That's what I'm doing with the VODs. I'm going to make like an AK VODs channel, I think, and just put my stream vids, put my stream VODs there. It's even. And I think that, in general, you've got to dash attack well. You've got to parry. You've got to place your down tilts well. You've got to put grenades in spots to cut off flip jump. And you got to block flip jumps with back air. Up smash is not that good in this matchup. I think, in general, this matchup is... It's good for Snake in some ways, but it's also good for Zero Suit. And I've beaten King Chris on Wi-Fi. So don't tell me that people that I'm fighting don't play the matchup right. Don't tell me. I've beaten King Chris. I timed him out. I timed out King Chris online. I have played this matchup on and offline. I have won tournament sets. I'm like 3-4-1 on Doorstop. Doorstop's my GOAT. We always go even, but I always clutch them out. So I'm going to say Snake goes even in this matchup. Or at least my Snake does. Maybe your Snake doesn't, but mine does. And this is gonna round out the matchup chart. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for making it to this point. I appreciate y'all. And if you're watching this on Twitch, I'm gonna take a little longer to wrap it up. But either way, thank you for watching on YouTube, and I will see y'all in another video. Bye-bye.